Hello everyone, and welcome to the .57 map changes video. So this is going to be covering the map changes that we saw in the first experimental release of the .57 update. More may be coming in the future, but what we're going to be looking at is the new school, and the one that we're going to be looking at is in Electro, but you can find the new school also in other cities around the map. So the one in Electro can actually be found just besides the market. The building itself is pretty big. It does contain a lot of classrooms. There is different floors, as you can see right there, and basketball courts, lockers. The building is pretty big, and you can definitely see that a lot of detail went into it.
Hello.
So off to the side here, kind of as its separate little building, we have the basketball court. And of course, just across from that, we have the lockers area. And now I will go through the classrooms. I will show you a few different ones, as there are different types and some of them do have different things on the walls. Now, as we move to the last floor in the school building in Electro, I did want to point out these windows here. As you can see, they are right across from Sniper Hill, which is, in Electro, a very popular area. So these windows here are going to be, kind of a spot where a lot of combat is going to be happening with people up that mini hill and all the way up the Sniper Hill. Pretty interesting area. I mean, the school in general, you can, from this school building, overlook a lot of Electro, and I'm assuming a lot of the combat that's happening in Electro will be happening around or even in this school. Also, people shooting from the school out towards Sniper Hill. Now it is also possible to get to the roof of this, not only from the last floor but also from ladders around the building itself. So you can see here from the roof you can also go down a ladder and go to the other side of it, kind of to the court roof, and get on top of that. So really interesting area. I like this building. There is a lot of detail even on the outside of it. Here you can see lots of detail as well. Overall, I think they did a great job with this. In experimental, there was no loot spawning in it, but by the time this hits stable, I do assume that loot will be spawning inside the new school building. Let's move on and see what changes happened in Berezino. The changes that Berezino received were not really to the top part of the city, but to the lumber mill area and kind of the north part of the city. Now, as someone that has spent a lot of time in this part of the city, I can tell you that I almost did not recognize it. There are so many changes made here, all the way from right here, the coast, even to the apartments which were removed, and just a lot of changes, a lot of buildings moved around. What you are seeing here is a bird's eye view of the city. We're kind of going to fly over different parts and discuss the changes. So you can see there are a lot of changes made to the actual lumber mill area itself, and also right at the entrance of it there is now a piano house. The tracks have also changed throughout Berezino. Here you can see the tracks do look a lot different. This area here, kind of in the middle, did not really receive many changes. You can see still the same set of buildings right there, but back behind this piano house you can actually see barns that have been added to the city. In this part here, the sewing factory has been removed and replaced with another factory building that has the 3 cylinders attached to it. Also, a fire station has been added to the city. So you can actually see the sewing factory is just moved north of where it used to be, and if you haven't noticed already, this part of the town has a lot more detail, a lot more buildings, and it just seems more full. Now the police station is actually still where it was, but a lot more has been added around it. And right here you can notice that the apartments are gone. Also, what we used to call the school building has now been added in this area as well. You can see new streets here, new buildings have appeared in this area, replacing the apartments that used to be here. Alright, and now on your way out of Berezino heading north, of course the church was added and is in 0.55, but now you can see this, they kind of added a road leading up to it, which looks pretty nice overall. And we will fly through and over the city one more time to show the changes here to the north part of Berezino. And I just want to thank you all for watching. More 0.57 experimental videos will be coming your way. Thank you so much for the support. If you've enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit that like and check out the links down in the description to Twitch and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching once again, and we'll see you all in the next video.